Like, people are talking like massive price reductions. The housing market's going to crash. Oh, price cuts. The new term is new price. It used to be price reduce or price cut. Now these agents are like, oh, new price. It's the same thing. You're cutting the price. Just say price reduce, not new price. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the data is in, and the question I have for you is, does it really matter how fast home prices are dropping when you're looking to purchase a house? I mean, does it really matter? You're in the position to buy a house that you want to live in, for one. Okay, number two is you have very, very stable job. Number three is you're making a very, very great income at your job, or you have a business. And number four is your family is in need of a home. Whether you've moved here to Arizona, you're living here now, and you're in a position because you got pre-qualified and you're like, hey, I'm in a position to buy a house, but I kind of want to wait to see how far home prices go down. But what if the possibility that you could buy a house right now and we can negotiate that price and try to get ahead of where the price is going down and meet it at the bottom? Because I think eventually they're going to go back up. And currently we only have 15,605 listings. Let me show you. 15,605 listings, okay? That's how many homes you have available to purchase right now. Now, these are single-family homes, all price ranges, no condos, no townhouses, no patio homes, no apartment flats, none of that, okay? 15,605 homes. But if you're sitting on the sidelines, does it really matter how far prices go down if you're waiting on the sidelines, if you're pre-qualified now? Now, the federal government is supposed to come back in September and revisit interest rates. And if rates go up, what's that going to do? It might not affect the interest rates that you're going to get on the mortgage. It might go up, it might go down, but you're still at a great rate right now. FHA, you can get into a house at 4.5%. 4.5%. Okay. Of course, it's dependent on your income and your credits. Like, people are talking like massive price reductions. The housing market's going to crash. Oh, price cuts. The new term is new price. It used to be price reduce or price cut. Now these agents are like, oh, new price. It's the same thing. You're cutting the price. Just say price reduce, not new price. But is it worth you standing on the sidelines? Okay, because when we're trending downward, listings have almost plateaued. There's no more new listings coming to the market. We're kind of plateauing on new homes hitting the market. This stuff's going to get gobbled up. Okay, Q3, Q4. I'm putting my things out there. These 15,605 listings in Q3, Q4 are going to get gobbled up in Q3 and Q4. Okay, I'm putting it out there because I think that interest rates are going to go back down a little bit lower. Now that the federal government's doing this whole inflation, it was at 9%. I think we're at 8.5% now. So they're slowing down the economy. But we've been programmed in here that interest rates should be at zero, close to zero. I should have a 2.5 to 3.5% rate. But now we're in the 4s and 5s. It's going to be like this for a while. But once rates come down, all this inventory is going to get gobbled up. Then you're going to be in a bidding war. Price increases. You're going to have to go over list price. You're going to have to waive appraisal. You're going to have to waive inspection when you can get all that stuff right now. Only if you're ready to buy a house. So how far a home price is going to get cut? I don't know. But let's go into some charts. So let's get into some charts to kind of show you how fast home prices are dropping here in Phoenix, Arizona. And my first chart here is, of course, it's brought to you by the Crawford Report. Okay, I love this platform. It just shows me a lot of data for you guys. And I just love it because it gives me what I need to show you guys. So with that being said, I want to show you the price cuts. Okay. So we are here. Number of price changes per week. Okay. This was last updated on August 7th. Okay. I'm just going to do Maricopa County because I don't work in Pinal or Yavapai County. The single family homes, active homes for sale, normal. We're at all cities, all zip codes. And here we go. Price cut right here. From 300,000 to 400,000 price range. Okay. This is single family homes. Okay. We've had 440 that have been price cut. Now let's change this to 400 to 500,000. We have had 935 listings that have had a price cut. 500 to 600,000. We have had 606 listings that have been price cut. The biggest price cuts, I think, are over. They're over 1 million to 1.5, I believe. 129, 800,000 to 1 million. Let's let it update. 205. So you can see yes, price cuts are happening, but we're still seeing homes sell over list price depending on how the house looks, how it feels, the location, if it's been updated, etc. We're still seeing some contracts, multiple contracts over list price because people want that house. Okay, so I wanted to show you that as far as price cuts per price range here in Arizona. And they're not that big. They're not that big. Now, when I say they're not that big, let me show you the dollar amount. Okay, we are same chart, same settings, okay, same data, apples to apple. We are now at the median price change amount. Now, what we're going to do here, make sure everything's the same, make sure it doesn't change on me. We're going to start between 300 and 400,000. That's a hard price range still to find right now. But look at that, 15,000. So when you're writing your offer, we could get the list price, subtract 15,000 or even more so we can get in front of the market and get you into a house. What I'm seeing is these appraisals are higher than what my clients are purchasing. So you're coming in with equity. So remember that. You're coming in with equity when you purchase your house, but you're purchasing your house for long term. You have to have the long term mindset now and not the short term mindset because that song is played, it's over, and it might not repeat. But $15,000 is a price reduction on some of the listings, okay? Some are not giving price reductions because they're really nice houses. If we go to 400 to 500,000, $15,000 again. Let's see here, 500,000 to 600,000, 18,000. So when you're in the $500,000 range to 800 to 600,000, you can get that list price subtracted by 18,000 and write a contract. Of course, you have to hire the right real estate agent to negotiate this for you and have this data. Because if you don't have this data, it's not going to work out for you. Okay. If you're at 600 to 800,000, there you go, 20 grand. And then when you get to the $1 million mark, look at that, $50,000. So that's kind of what's happening here in the Phoenix, Arizona market as far as price cuts in the price ranges. Okay. In the price ranges. Now, what I want to show you too is, let me come over here, is I want to show you the monthly median sales price because I've been getting a lot of questions like, hey, Victor, this thing is going to crash like 2008. And I tell them, well, show me the data. Show me the data that it's going to crash like 2008 because I have the data right here. I have the data right here. And I don't see that happening. So we're going to do single family. We're going to do normal sales, all cities, all zip codes. And I'm just going to do Maricopa County, just do apples to apples. Apples to apples. I am taking a big risk right here. Okay. I am putting my things out there and I'm saying there's not going to be a crash in Arizona. There will not be a crash in Arizona. I said it before a long time ago. I did say there would be a price correction because I knew the government was going to get involved. But there will not be a crash. So here we go. I got years 2020 right here, 2021, 2022. This is data from smarter people than me. Now, I'm going to take you all the way back to 2008, 9, 10, and 11. Now, look at this is the crash right here. We hit the very, very bottom. Okay. Now, if you all remember in 2005 and 6, we were at the highest point. Okay, here we go. Boom. Came all the way down right here where you could purchase a house for $172,000. Okay. Then we went up, right? So we're right here at $542,950. We're down right here. But let me take out some of these dates so you can see the flat line. We're at a flat line now, which is very interesting. Look at this flat line right here. Now, next month's numbers might be different, but there's the drop. We got a long ways to go, my friends, from the drop of 2011, which was the very bottom right here. This was the crash. This is the very bottom point of price, pretty close by. I think it's right there, 2011, October 2011. And that's where we're at. That was the very bottom. So from here to go down to here, something major has to happen. But that's the price cut right there. You went literally from 542, 950 to right now to 510. That's the price. That's the price cut you have right now. Is this thing going to go down to 100,000 like it was before in the crash? No. I could be wrong, but that's going to be up to the government. But Arizona as a whole is strong here. We have months of supply is only 65 days, which is about 2.1 something months. Okay. In order for us to be like a crash, we got to be like at least at 8, 9, 10 months of supply. Okay. So if no more listings were to come on the market, we will sell out in 65 days. Okay. 65 days. I've been watching these listings counts and they've been pretty steady, about 15,000 for a couple of weeks, couple of days. Will more come on the market? I don't know. I'm just seeing a slowdown in listings now. I think we've hit the peak. Okay, that's what I think. But if you're buying a house, does the price cut matter? Does price really matter to you when you're trying to get yourself, your family into a home and buy? Because once this inventory of 15,000 homes starts getting gobbled up and you're like, oh man, my friend's buying a house now, my cousin's buying a house now, my coworker's buying a house now, I need to go buy a house now. You're now in the bidding war again, and where you're going to have to waive appraisal. You're not going to get seller concessions like we're doing right now. You're not going to get inspections. You're not going to get appliances. You're not going to get repairs done. So you got to like really look at the opportunity that's in front of you and deep dive like, hey, I should go in now. And when rates do go back down, I can refinance it later. Because rates always go up, they always go down. But the issue you have right now is you have the opportunity to get a house. When something else happens, you might not have the opportunity and you're going to get stressed like you were when you're getting overbidded. You have corporations coming in and still buying homes here in Phoenix and in Texas and in Florida. Massive corporations are taking money out of the stock markets and putting it into real estate. And if these hedge funds and corporations are taking money out of the stock market and buying real estate, why aren't you buying your house? One chart I do want to show you is the federal funds rate. They did change it. Okay. July 27th, right here, 2022. Okay. 2.5%. They went up. They went up another 0.75. So now we're at 2.5. There it is right there. It's right off the website. Okay. They're supposed to meet again in September. This rate might go up again. It just depends on the inflation rate. Okay. They're going to wait it out, see what's going on. But we had to go school shopping. People were out there shopping for school supplies, school clothes. People are talking recession. I'm not seeing it on the streets here in Phoenix. I mean, yes, everything has gone up, and I feel for you. Gas prices have gone up. I feel it. Food has gone up. I feel it. Materials have gone up. I have 2 daughters. We have to shop for school supplies and clothes and everything and shoes and everything like that. I feel the pain too, but people are still spending money on stuff here in the Valley. I mean, we went to Target, you go to Kohl's, man, there's just a mess. When we went over there to the school, it was just everybody was buying everything. So if you have a steady job, you have steady income, you have good credits, you've been at your job for a long time, and you're looking to buy a house, it might be the time for you, because we can get in front of the price cuts, kind of project where the market's going as far as price. That's what the Crawford report does. It kind of projects where price is going. It doesn't tell if we're going to have a housing crash or it's not going to crash. That is what I am predicting, because I have to put it out there and be like, yeah, this is not going to crash. Like I said in my videos previously, like years ago, welcome to Calazona. These prices are now like California at a lower price range, right? But I think it's going to be here for a long time. We got a lot of companies moving in here, TSMC. We got battery plants over there in the East Valley. We got Intel building fabs. I mean, that TSMC plant in North Phoenix is going to be a 5-phase plant. It's going to be crazy. There's going to be this own Silicon Valley up there in North Phoenix. And there's nothing out there. If you see my other YouTube video, there's nothing but desert. So it's really up to you guys. But I'm tired of hearing about, prices are going down. They're going to collapse. It's going to collapse. I just showed you. It's not that bad. Let me show you. I forgot to show you one more chart. Hold on. Here we go. This is called a hot sheet. Okay. I run these to see how many homes have had price cuts. So we've had 1,465 homes that had price cuts from August 1st to today, which is August 12th. Okay. Let's just take this one, for example. Let's see how long it's been on the market. Okay. This one's in Phoenix, 85035. It's been on the market for 13 days. It was listed for $359,900. Price cut $354,900. Okay. Now this is Phoenix. I can run this hot sheet for you guys in any city: Chandler, Gilbert, Mesa, Queen Creek, Peoria, Glendale, whatever area you want. If you want to see homes that are just had price changes or price cuts, we can look at those houses right there. But that's not a whole lot as far as price cuts. We're seeing very minimal price cuts, but you must hire the right agent to get you the home you want at the good price that you want. And I'm still seeing appraisals coming in on the contract price that we're closing at. We're closing at this price and you're coming in with equity. Okay, all my clients are still coming in with the equity, so they feel good. Because if the prices still keep going down, they're going to break even. Then it might go up. It might go down some more, but at this point in time, is you're buying for your future. And like I said before, if you buy real estate and wait, you never wait to buy real estate. It's been a blessing for me, and it can be a blessing for you. So I hope you enjoyed today's video, and we'll see you on the other side.
If you have any questions, email me at victor@freeagentproperties.com. Again, that email address is victor@freeagentproperties.com, where we release new videos each week on home buyer tips, home seller tips, the Phoenix housing market updates, so you can be mindful when you're thinking about buying, selling, or investing in real estate. We will talk to you soon.